It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. Tell them, Canada Dry.
You know what? I'm ready to get in the Dynamite After Dark car.
Yeah.
I'm a man and go a bazillion miles an hour.
Okay.
Hey, JFB, rev that engine.
Pop, pop.
Start your engines.
Lights play, sweat and spark. Chain in the cage, dynamite after dark. Fists like thunder, voices roar. Blood on the mat, this ain't no encore. Dynamite after dark. Explodes like fire, leaves a mark. Dynamite after dark. No mercy, no retreat, no sparkless heart.
Welcome to this week's episode of Dynamite After Dark. This episode is brought to you by SWA Sabers. You asked James, JFB, James from Boston, why are you talking about lightsabers? Because they are our sponsor. You buy one, we get some money for that. That's a pretty cool deal.
And that's gonna put guests on the show.
Right. And what's great is that while you're helping the show, you're getting a lightsaber. Now, what kind of lightsabers are they? Well, there's two. There's the cosplay lightsaber, and then there's the combat ready lightsaber, a lightsaber that can be run over by a car and still work. SWA Sabers. With that being said, I am, of course, your director of the Dark Custodial Arts. I've been promoted. I am now the director. Soon I'll be the chief of the Dark Custodial Arts. I am the JFB, James from Boston.
He's the JFB James from Boston. And I am, of course, I'm the patron saint of professional wrestling. I am that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I'm Canada effing dry. Damn it.
You know how I know this? SI said it. Bleacher Report said it.
Yeah.
Sean Rass Sapp said it.
The most gingered up, bubbliest son of a bitch on
Yeah.
the planet.
Yeah.
And I pulled it off.
Yeah.
I was able to watch the Blue Jays while watching Dynamite. Watching on your phone or watching wrestling on the TV.
There you go.
And update, the Blue Jays are winning 4-1 in the 7th inning.
All right. This is game what? 5?
This is game 5.
Okay. What's the...
It's 2-2 right now, so this can put the Blue Jays into the lead.
All right. Let's do it. Let's go Blue Jays.
Go Jays.
Dodgers.
If you do, I'll just remain silent.
All right.
A few times where I root for a meteor to just hit the stadium and take out both teams.
There's a guy over in this corner. Why don't you lay it on me there, big sexy?
Oh, well, just for 1 second, I want to acknowledge Bad Take Kate. I'm glad you brought that up there. What's up, pimps? Ladies and gentlemen of the AFW network, I have been pimping, been since pimping, been since pimping, been since pimping, been since pimping. And if you don't know, now not a thing, what you know is that I am the Lord of the Manor, the man who is too sweet to be sour. I am Lord Ryan Rich. And right next to me is my teddy bear, my bestest friend, the Joseph Graham.
What's up, everybody? It's me. It's me. It's the EVP. And I just got to let you know, pimping ain't easy, baby.
Hey.
And just in this little time, the Blue Jays just scored another run, so now it's 5-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll keep you updated.
I just want to say something real quick to plug another show that we're doing. I'm currently rewatching all of the Harry Potter movies, as is Lord Ryan Rich and the JFB. And I'm going to say, sir, you have officially outlasted every single professor of dark arts magic in Harry Potter.
Thank you. Speaking of which, you're gonna do what? We're ranking the 8 Harry Potter films. That's right. We're gonna
Yeah,
rank.
damn right we are.
We're gonna rank the hell out of them. By the time we're done, nobody's gonna want to touch them.
And
Oh.
just the 8. We're not doing Fantastical Beasts or anything like that.
Oh, we're going OG.
8 Harry Potter movies. Well,
I
technically,
don't know if we
7,
talked
but-
about it, but AFW's films short
Division.
film, I Screwed the Screw Job,
Yeah.
is doing very well. It's got over 600 views already.
Look at
That's
that.
awesome. That's awesome.
If you haven't watched it, check it out.
I love
If you
it.
haven't watched it 5 times.
Do it at
Yeah.
least 12. And guys, this is just another example of how there is being a rocket, an absolute rocket strapped to the back of AFW Network. And we are ascending into the stratosphere, into places that no other wrestling network has been before.
Not just AFW Network, AFW in general.
Yeah.
That's why I said AFW Network, all of it.
So grab on.
Yeah.
Or get the hell out of the way.
Yeah, grab it by the haunches and you hump that bitch into submission.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And while we're plugging stuff,
Yeah.
we got a big All Effing Wrestling show this Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
We're gonna rank again.
Yeah.
It's power rankings.
Yeah, it's our power rankings.
Our
end of
power
the month.
rankings already?
End of the month. We do it at the end of every month.
This month honestly has flown by.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it this last Saturday, but Joe was off on assignment,
Yep.
Yeah.
and so Kimmy was gracious enough to step in.
Yeah.
And
Way to
we
go,
did it.
Kim.
She could have done the power rankings.
Yeah.
She's pretty smart. She's a smart Mark.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be on a power rankings episode eventually.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Well,
only right.
Maybe the first ever all women's power rankings.
Ooh.
I don't know why we aren't at all, but that's okay.
I don't make calls. I just follow the rules.
I just do what Helen tells me.
Well, there's your first mistake.
No, I'm telling you, she's been really good to the JSP.
Oh yeah. I gotta let this out. So, me and my coworker, we got to cleaning up the office a little bit yesterday, and sometimes I just forget all the stuff that we have. And he pulls out this box out of the cabinet. He's like, "What's in this box?" And I'm like, I don't know. Let's look. And it was a box of condoms.
Okay.
Well, sometimes we have to give it to the people on the street, you know. And there's these. Oddly enough, there's a bunch of pamphlets that come with it. How to put on a condom.
Hey, you know what? It is fitting you find that a few days before Halloween.
And so we have a little a common area that you know for all the meetings, and we have a little cafeteria, and we have books there. And so on the top shelf of the bookcase, I put a bunch of stacks of how to put on a condom. And it's just alone there on its own shelf.
Have they all disappeared?
Well, this is what happened. So I was going out for lunch with my boss today, and with some of the other employees, and she's like, "Wait, what's this?" And then so she starts flipping through, and she's like, "Okay, they're legit." And she puts them back on the shelf. And mind you, not presented on that full shelf by itself. And then she walks away. I put it back up on the top shelf. And there's this lady there. She's like, "You're the donkey." She's just miserable. She's like her assistant.
Yeah.
And I go to my coworker. I'm like, "Watch, that woman is going to throw it away. She's going to throw away how to put on a condom." And sure enough, when we got back from lunch, they were thrown in the garbage.
Yeah.
And so I was
Take 'em out of
mad.
the garbage? Did you take them out of the garbage and put them back?
Yes, I took them out of the garbage, and I'm going to put them back on the shelf tomorrow. And also, I'm going to keep I'm going to keep another stack if she throws them somewhere else, and then I'm going to Xerox some of them and just keep doing it,
Okay.
just to throw her fits.
You guys ready to talk wrestling?
I am excited to talk wrestling.
They're in Texas. It is Fright Night Dynamite. I think that's a good description of.
There could be some
I
ghosts.
That would have been a lot better than the main event. But anyways, I digress. It's gonna be a JP bitch fest. I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
When isn't it?
Yeah.
OC, Orange Cassidy, and Darby Allin. We're kicking right off with the action. They're going up against Yuta and Garcia. Yeah. Canada Dry, you go first.
I really like this match.
Yeah.
I think that this is the perfect like Darby and Orange Cassidy. They're like two of the OGs,
Yeah.
and like they've made names for themselves. And there's no way that you can't have Darby and you can't have um, Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta defeat them.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I definitely give it a hails up.
Yeah. Rich.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun way to start off the show. It's no secret that I'm a big OC mark. So to see him and Darby, which you have to have Darby Allin on your Fright Night episode.
Yeah.
Like if you don't feature him in some way, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I like that they were teamed together, and they're very opposites in how they wrestle. So
Yeah.
I like that they work so well together, but they have different styles. And on top of that, I just want to say this is the first time that I heard Daniel Garcia's new music. I think that shit is a banger.
Yeah.
Like that sounded really cool. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
And so I do enjoy it every once in a while when the Death Riders you get that initial and then you get their pop of their music.
Yeah.
Like it's nice to distinguish between them. So I enjoyed that a lot. The match was exactly what it should have been. It was a great opening match, had a lot of good action.
Yeah.
I think that these are four of the top sellers in the company. Like
Yeah.
these guys know how to sell moves.
Yeah.
Like especially with every DDT or like Slumdog Millionaire that Orange Cassidy does, like Yuta, Daniel Garcia, they're great at selling it, dude. Like they're fantastic. So I thought this was a big halos up, a real fun way to start off Fright Night Dynamite.
Joe.
Yeah, I thought this was great. Especially once I heard it was going to be a tornado tag match, I was like, "Oh shit, here we go. We know it's going to get crazy." And
Joe special.
Yep, go once again. They're brawling out. Freaking Darby, as his usual daredevil self, doing a coffin drop from the second story. Ridiculous. Like, it's fun, and
I loved Orange Cassidy handing out candy at the end.
Yeah.
Like that was just hilarious.
Yeah.
But what I really want to know, what does JB think?
Well, Joe's not finished.
Oh, I thought he was.
I think I'm good. I lost my train of thought. It's all good.
See, you interrupted the man. You interrupted him. You know what happened? He forgot.
Yeah.
I love this match. This was a great way to kick off the show.
Yep.
You had concurring storylines, which accumulates at the end, near the end of the show. It's a great way to start the show. It's fun. And the crowd was into it. And they, as rightfully as they should be. And that was a rowdy crowd. That's a drunk Texan crowd. That's not like that's a sportatorium crowd. That's all I'm saying. Halo's up for me. Holy crap in a bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed you got the pineapple shirt on today.
I know, I love it.
I do.
I'm gonna say, looks like you got your SpongeBob vibes going on.
I do. Now, so for those who don't know, I'm a huge fan of the show Psych.
But
my
baby sister is too.
Yeah, and I love that show. And when I first met Jess, that's what we initially bonded off. Within the first 10 minutes, I asked her a question. What are you vibing on right now? We talked some music and stuff, and she asked me what I'm vibing on. And I said, I just restarted watching Psych for like probably the 80th time. And she's like, I love that movie. And we started talking about the show. And when I first went to her house, there was a pineapple picture, and it says, be like a pineapple, strong on the outside, juicy on the inside, and stand very tall with a crown on your head. and that's what I wear on my wrist every day is a pineapple. That's my symbol for. So days I miss her,
And also sweet and be sweet as fuck.
and be sweet as fuck. Yeah. So, but she bought this shirt for me, so when I miss her and stuff like that, I always put my shirt on. Always picks me up. Puts
Hell
me
yeah.
in my spirit. We got a Hook promo. I don't want to say anything about it. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's stupid. Hook can't cut promos.
I mean, you say he can't cut promos, but at least it made sense why he was in the match. I'll give it that.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely not. Why is Hook in the main event?
Well, let
for
Joe
the
tell
World
you.
Keep Samoa Joe from winning. He literally said that in his promo.
Oh, I don't care.
But it does because there's a story behind it. Because he's still
There
mad
isn't,
that
because he's been slumming it on Collision with Eddie Kingston.
you can't
Oh,
watch Collision and you'd know the story.
I've been watching Collision. I still don't. It doesn't justify giving up a roster spot to a legitimate contender to a shit heel like Hook. That is insulting. It's
He's not a
insulting
heel,
to
is he?
Joe.
He's not
It's
a heel.
insulting. It's insulting to every guy that deserves a shot.
How about we call it a tiebreaker? Lord Ryan Rich, what do you think about that?
The Hook part, like the
sure.
actual promo.
Yeah, the Hook promo.
I mean, the promo was necessary to lead up to what it is, so it's a product of what it is. As far as whether or not Hook should be there, I will give my vantage point, my perspective when we get to the main event.
Yep.
Because to me, it's not really a Hook problem; it's an AEW problem. So I'll reserve my thoughts on that, but I think that the promo was necessary, so that way you could try to give the viewer some sense of why he's in this match.
Yeah.
So even though he may not have deserved to be in this match, the promo at least explains why.
Yeah.
So for that, it's informational. Like, I don't see it as entertainment.
Yeah,
It's information.
I don't think it's great, but you gotta get this point across.
I mean, and like these people, like, and I'll talk about people who can't do promos later on with other people, especially our women's world champion.
Hey!
So, like, we'll get there. There is a promo problem within AEW, but there's reasons for it, and I'll get into that later. Why?
All right, let's go. Let's move on.
If
Let's
people
I
go
know-
like how
guys.
excited you get when he's like talking shit about Stat. There's something going on here.
I'm just saying. But anyways, I digress. We'll get to that part when it's justified. Let's stick on course here, people. This is Space Mountain. This isn't Call of Duty where you just run around rampant, just shooting people for no reason. Yeah, I played a little Call of Duty. Yeah, you know what? Hey, bad take, Cade. Not such a bad take, my friend.
You know, guys, he doesn't like getting called that.
I know he doesn't, but you know what? That's what he's known as on our show.
You can't say that Merc Briscoe
You
should
kind
be
of
in
want
that
him back
spot
to
with
watch.
Nope, I don't want to
everything
talk
that
about the
happened.
main event until we get to the main event.
I was like, you can't say he should have been in that spot with everything that happened on this show tonight. I'm just saying.
I agree. But initially, when you look at that card and you go banger, 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 what the hell?
Banger, 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 bridge to get to the banger.
Yeah, but what I don't. Okay, anyways, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Renee's in the back with Don Callis. Talk about the Don Callis family summit, which is going to be interesting. I can already tell. But then the Bucks come out. I want to lead this into the second match, so I'm just going to talk this and then go into the second match. So he promotes the Bucks and says, "Hey guys, come over here. I want to show you. I know you don't want to be part of the family, but I want to show you some of the perks that comes with being part of the Don Callis family." I honestly think the Young Bucks are going to join the Don Callis family. Some way, somehow, they're gonna eventually.
Okay, so when you're doing this little thing during your little spiel, tell us if you think that the Bucks are going to join or they're not going to join.
Yeah, I think they're going to join. It only makes sense. They're so down on their luck, and I guarantee you, because they're motivated by money, Don Callis is going to be like, "I can give you a big contract, a big fat Don Callis family contract." But anyways, And then he tells the Bucks, "I got something special for you for your entrance." Goes right into the entrance, and it is okay. So it's the old.
The old EVP entrance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's their old EVP entrance, and then it's. I don't know if you've ever watched "Pop Goes the Fourth," which is the fireworks that happens up in Boston for decades and decades and decades. John Williams, one of the greatest music
Composers of all time.
and composers ever, uh, used to conduct the Boston Pops, and he would do
Yeah.
"Boom on the Fourth." So, um, yeah, okay, Luna, can we kick her out of the comments? I'm a little sassy right now. I'm just letting you know, Tiff.
JP, these are our viewers.
Yeah,
You kicking them out?
kick everybody out. You just
Whoa.
went.
Kimster, I just want to say Kimster is celebrating a kid's birthday today. So, Kimster, I hope your kids have fun. Happy birthday. Thanks
Happy
for stopping
birthday.
by. We love you, girl.
I thought
Yeah.
you saying Kipster.
No.
All right. Anyways, so
Kipster.
the Bucks come out. It's concussive grenades. It looks like a 4th of July contained in the stadium. I can tell you this from reading and watching documentaries about that fire in Providence, Rhode Island, where Great White was playing and the entire place burned down. Stuff like that makes me really eerie. I don't like it. And usually, if I know it's coming, I'll leave, just because it's just very jarring. But anyways, I digress. We get the Bucks, we get FTR, we get Jet Speed, and we get Jurassic Express. Winner gets a shot at the tag titles at Full Gear. Kendra, you go first.
This is another outstanding match. Mike Bailey is something else.
Yeah,
I love this kid.
I do too.
Like I'm a fan of Mike Bailey. I love that the Young Bucks eventually betrayed FTR with the Shatter Machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that alliance was quickly killed. But I love that FTR is getting the shot.
Yeah.
That they need to win these belts.
I think it's premature. I'm just going to go. I think it's premature. We don't know when Adam Copeland and Christian are coming back. I don't really want a long run with FTR. I wanted to be 3-4 months and then lose to Christian and Edge. But the reality is that I think Tony Khan shot his shot, and I think he missed. And I think it might hurt the tag division, because right now the tag division is really hot. It's smoking hot. It's the best tag division in professional wrestling today, and it's being utilized correctly. But I think it was just premature. Canada Dry, you go next.
He already did.
Halo's up. I love the match. The match was fantastic. Halo's up.
I thought I already went.
Yeah, you already did.
Oh yeah.
He cut.
Joe.
Okay, yeah, I love this match. Even though there was points I'm like, who the fuck's the legal guy? Like, it was too much chaos even for me.
Cameron missed a lot of those hot tags.
Yeah. But to your question of do the Bucks join the family, I think they do, but I don't think it's for a long time. I think it's
I don't think so either.
for maybe a month or two at most.
That's how they're going to make their face turn.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And
Yeah.
I can't wait till we get Super Kick Party back. That fucking place is going to lose their minds wherever they do it. Yeah, but the match was phenomenal. I loved it. The right team won. I don't. The Bucks, they still need to keep losing, and you can't have a face team facing Brodito. They're the tag champs. And we're finally getting a little payoff back to when Brodito won the tag titles, because they pinned FTR, I think, or was it FT? I can't remember.
It was the Bucks. I thought it was the Bucks.
No, they pinned Jet Speed.
Jet Speed. That's right.
Oh, that's right. But FTR was taken out by
No, the Hurt Syndicate were taken out by FTR.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, I knew it was something. I know there was.
Yeah.
Either way, there's story there, and it'll look. It's finally getting paid off.
Just to be different from you, I don't think, and you guys are both saying they will. Just to be different, I'm going to say they almost do, but they don't actually join.
Okay.
Okay.
I know somebody who wants to put a little stank on this. So let me give you my stank sauce. Oh, that was horrible. Anyways, go ahead, Rich.
Thanks, not a good thing.
So
Wow.
this was, as soon as I saw this, I was like, this is a EVP Joe special. It
Yeah.
is just chaos. So I knew that my teddy bear was going to be happy, and it was frenetic. It was chaotic. It was everything that you want in a four person tag match, like 4-team tag match. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna give Canada Dry some props. I also love Speedball Mike Bailey. I ever since he won the Battle of Los Angeles at PWG, I
Yeah.
thought that Tony Khan needed to find a way to get him in here.
Yeah.
I don't care about jet speed.
Yeah.
Break him up, dude.
Yeah.
Let Mike Bailey go for like the TNT title. Let him go for like the whatever international. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm done with jet speed. They're just like plain white milk babyface tag team, and I really don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I do agree with Joe. The right team won. It should be FTR in this instance.
Yeah.
And as far as will the Bucks join Don Callis,
Yeah.
they are so greedy.
Yeah.
Like that's their characters. So to me, I think that they join, but I think that them defecting will coincide with Takeshita defecting,
Yeah.
and we may get a new elite
No,
with the Bucks and Takeshita.
I don't like a face elite. I don't see it. I'm not.
Well,
To
whatever
me,
they want to call it. I mean, it is
Actually,
what it is.
I mean,
I'm just saying,
I mean,
like,
I'm gonna
it
be.
could
I'm
be a
gonna
way
be
for all
honest.
of them to turn at the same time.
Actually, there is the Young Bucks did say this in an interview that it would be silly not to do a reunite of the Elite.
Oh yeah, they've already started teasing Kenny
Yeah.
Omega and the Bucks and the Elite.
Yeah, I
Probably with Jurassic Express.
Yeah,
I don't see it. But I agree with Cade. Cade said that he felt like Jurassic Express. I felt the same way. I thought Jurassic Express, to be honest with you, should have gotten the rub. They were the
No,
hottest.
I think this is time for put the belts on FTR.
I think it's too. I mean,
Well, because you got Adam Copeland and Christian Cage gonna still fight for those belts. They're not finished with that story.
no, I get it. But the problem is, we don't know when Edge. He's still filming.
I don't see. This is the thing. The whole problem is you made Brodito your tag team champions.
Oh, take that back.
Nope, I will not, because you could have had Jet Speed win, who was an established tag team, not somebody who before the tag tournament started only was together one time and lost. Like you
generally don't
painted
like.
you painted yourself into a corner, and now you got to deal with it. And it's going
I
to be
think-
something
I
that
think,
I talk about later on in the main event as well.
I think Brodito is a interim, like not interim, but like a
Transitional.
transitional tag team champion.
they're beyond transition. They've been a tag champ for like 4 months now. That's beyond transition.
He's right.
They're
He's
just
right.
Yeah, they're not going to be a tag team after this is over.
That's why I think they're losing the titles at Full Gear, and I'm fine with that. They did a phenomenal job as tag team champions.
Yeah.
But I think it's time you put the tag titles back on FTR and let them run that division, especially now that the division is so hot at the moment.
And I think this also sets up later FTR and
It sets up FTR versus the Bucks. FTR. Look, you could even, like we've all said, FTR versus Christian and Copeland doesn't need the tag titles. You could just run that as a blood feud.
Yeah, because they're not gonna take the belts off FTR right away.
No, I don't. I think they win at Full Gear. I think that the earliest they lose them is Revolution.
What if FTR holds it to All In, and that's when Adam Copeland and Christian Cage finally win the belts. And they
I
chase it
mean,
for like
here's the thing: he's got at least another 2 months of shooting, and then he could probably wrestle for a week or two. But then he's got to go back because they're going to do reshoots, and that
or
takes.
no, but
Or-
you just have one match and then later on you chase until All In.
I don't like it. It's stupid.
That's my idea, and you're calling it stupid? How
No,
dare you?
I think the idea of making FTR the champs is stupid. I don't. It doesn't make sense. You're making them champs, and sure enough, what's going to happen is they're going to do the same shit they do the
Is
last
this
time.
possibly just because you don't like the idea of Brodito losing the belts?
No, I'm not even putting them in the equation.
Okay.
I don't care if they win or lose. I just enjoy that tag team. I like the fact that they've been the champs and been running since August. Yeah, I mean they've been
You and Kate are like wavelength in your.
I'm telling you, me and Brother Man, third eye shit you don't know
Yeah,
about.
I'm
Now,
not
now
saying-
he likes to be called the filthy animal. Just so you know.
But here's the thing, okay? The problem with making FTR your champs is that they're going to do the same shit they did the last time they were champs. They're going to go through bum opponents until they get to Bucks. They're going to go through bum opponents until they get to the hot team that's ready to take their belts. That's what I'm saying. I don't want that. I want a good traditional heel run, which means you need beautifully perfect white baby faces, and they're not here. They're not here.
Lord
can't-
Ryan Rich
you
wants to
can't-
break up the most pure baby face tag team in the division.
You can't sit there and make a program when you don't even know if your 2 stars are even available.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Well, honestly, I would say I would counteract that and saying that your hottest babyface tag team right now is actually Jurassic Express.
I agree, and they should have been the ones that got the rub.
I
But
mean,
you're
but,
not going to go face versus face.
here's my thing though. Look,
Sure, you
you
can
have
because
look, you
skate
have
people-
Brodito as the tag champions. What's been their great run? Nothing. They just been taking on tag team of the week. They haven't had a
because here's the thing: they were never booked. I get why you guys are upset that they're tag champs, especially Lord Ryan Rich. But here's the thing: they were just meant to be a placeholder. It went a little bit longer than probably was expected because they're dealing with Edge and Christian and their injuries and their rehab. Get back to the point. But the problem you run into is you by giving by not. I mean, because here's the thing: Jurassic Express is not a face team. He came out in his scapegoat mask. He carries around a Bowie knife.
Because he's a jungle man.
A face.
He's a jungle man. So he has to cut through forests.
He's
true.
not.
You're an
a
absolute
face.
baby-face team, dude.
he gave his
So,
knife away.
wait.
Absolute
So
babyface
Cody
team.
Rhodes straps a
The
machete to him. It's going to be
problem- Yeah,
okay.
he'd be the American machete hero.
Oh,
It-
bullshit.
This is the thing. The whole problem is the Hurt Syndicate should have never lost the tag titles.
I agree.
And so now we're in this mud hole
Yeah.
because of bad booking. And JFP, like I said at the end of the show, I'm going to relate how this situation is very much tied to the world title situation and my frustrations with that.
All right.
So I got what you need, baby. Just give me time.
I got you. Don Callis Summit.
JFP.
We get the Don Callis Summit, the Don Callis Family Summit. There's one well, there's several, but there's one glaring omission, and that is Takeshita. Where's Takeshita? Nobody knows where Takeshita is. What's his face? Rocky Romero tells us travel issues. All right, cool.
So God.
And then there's some bullshit this and bullshit that, and then Takeshita's music hits, and Takeshita comes out. And then Okada stands up, and then they go face to face. And Don Callis tells him that I'm the leader. This is my family. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want. And I want you to shake hands. So Takeshita extends his hand out as a baby face would. And Okada flips in the middle finger, just what a heel would do. Then it looks like there's going to be shenanigans. Then Dark Hollow says, I know how to sell this. I'm going to put you in a tag team on Collision. You're going to go against the unacclaimed.
I hate everything about that.
I mean, here's my thing. You gave a little rub to the TNT champion, but your TNT champion was on a tear, and now he's sidelined with this bullshit shenanigans segment in the middle of a show. Takeshita is your IWGP World Heavyweight Champion of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and you're going to put him in a shit and shenanigans segment like this? You have Okada, one of the most acclaimed wrestlers in the world, not in AEW, the world. And you're going to put him in a shuck and jive fucking segment? And by the way, Brian Cage was in that painting. I looked.
He was.
Upper left.
Can I go first? So I just vent.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, I hated everything about this. Like, I hate the stupid questions they were answering. I'm like, no one cares about these questions. That stupid oath that freaking Kyle Fletcher was reciting was the absolute dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. And I watch Fox News and CNN.
But there's no reason for you to be going second if you're going to prevent more because we're getting the same of what we're getting from Jeff B.
Hold on, I got one thing to say. Shit, I just totally forgot. Now go ahead, Joe. Keep going.
And then on top of that, I absolutely hate the fact that we're getting one dysfunctional tag team going up against another dysfunctional tag team. That's the stupidest thing in the world. This is literally the only thing that I have a problem with on this whole show.
Same here, Cade. Same here. I was expecting it too.
All right, since I don't trust Rich enough
Hey!
to not be bitching about this.
Oh,
Yeah, go
well,
ahead,
you'd
Cade,
be
go ahead.
wrong, but go ahead.
I don't know because I've had it where I've got bitchiness from him, the bitchiness from him, the bitchiness from you, and then the only positive person is me.
You're a ray of effing sunshine on a cloudy day.
Now, I was thoroughly entertained by this thing. Thoroughly.
Yeah,
I loved it. The painting, the fact that they totally deleted Wardlow from the whole idea of it all.
yeah,
There was a Lance Archer thing where he seemed like he was on the phone,
yeah,
which made me think Brian Cage.
yeah,
I think that's what he was going for there.
yeah.
Well,
I
he
think
was like
so.
live streaming.
I think
I'm
he'd be
kind of
like-
glad Cage didn't come back in this because it would have just got lost in the shuffle. And
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I love the teasing, and I disagree with Joe. I love that it's going to be acclaimed at one dysfunctional team. It's just going to be like, is this the thing that puts Acclaim together? I know, Halo's up for me.
Okay. Rich?
Okay, so I'm not going to bitch about this.
Okay, I apologize.
I'm not. Because to me, this was funny. Like, you guys on this side of the screen are very, very upset about it, which means that it did exactly.
Can I interrupt you for one second?
Oh, Jesus Lord.
I
Ryan,
just want to tell you that I love you.
I love you too, boo.
There you go. Now good, continue.
Okay, so, like, if you hated it, that means that they're doing their jobs as heels. Like, of course it's supposed to be stupid. It's the Don Callis family. Like, this person is every time he opens his mouth, like, normally you can't hear the announce team or anything else because the crowd is so hot. Like, and then you don't have Brian Cage there because of injuries. You don't have
Wardlow because of injuries.
Wardlow, but he wasn't even pictured. I'm thinking of the old best friend Trent. Trent was listed in there even though he's not there.
Yeah.
And them going to the 4 points. Of course, you don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
They're just tooting their own horn. And Lunative put up her last comment. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. This
Exactly.
whole thing is just
Exactly.
to piss you off.
She's meant to do
Just
that.
to piss you off. And then, of course, my favorite part about this is Don getting mad at Takeshita and saying, just shake his hand. And then he goes, listen, and he brings it back. He goes, this is about honor. Tell me something that means more to a Japanese babyface champion than honor. And then, that and only then, does Takeshita put his hand out for Okada to do what exactly everyone thinks he's going to do and stir the pot and give him the finger. Like, this was a fun segment.
I'm going to just say this. My hatred for this segment had nothing to do with Don Callis being a heel and forcing me to not like it. This reminds me of Nitro booking. This reminds me of Russo WWE booking. Not everything that came out of those asses was good.
Does it remind you of Russo 2025 JCW booking?
I don't know. I don't watch JCW. The only reason why
It's not even really, honestly, it's not even JCW. You know what it is? They put on their show before the ICP concert, so people pay for the concert and get the wrestling show.
So I want to say this about that whole Dave Meltzer decided to shit on NWA because there was a rumor that Dave Meltzer, I'm sorry, not that Russo was going to NWA, and he shit on NWA in the process. And our good friends Natalia Markova and Brian Idol didn't like it.
Yeah,
they were pissed at Dave Meltzer.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. All right, let's go on to Olympia. She made her debut on Collision. She calls out Mercedes Moné.
She's jacked.
She is jacked, yeah.
She's got muscles. I didn't even know you could have muscles.
Let's talk about Renee. She's in the back with Statlander. I'm just going to make this one comment and then I'm going to pass the baton around. So I've worked on a lot of really low budget indie films where costume design is not really the most first thought thing. Chris Statlander looked like she was the background actor of a kid who bought some Bitcoin.
You obviously don't know the inspiration, JFB.
And you don't know why she wore it.
Hold on. She looks like a background actor from a kid that really loves ninja movies and loves Star Trek.
No, she's Goku Black. That's what she is. She's dressed as Goku Black.
Oh, okay.
Okay. To expound upon that, that is a Dragon Ball Z character.
Well, I get it.
She has just started watching Dragon Ball Z and Super with her boyfriend.
As posted in the AFW network.
She is dressed up as Zamasu, also known as Goku Black. But to me, the uniform, Goku Black is a bad guy. He's a heel. So to me, the outfit choice said more about what could be their intentions with her, as opposed to she's wearing a Halloween costume.
But it's Halloween, so
I get it. It was just it didn't look good.
I mean, to Lord Ryan Riches, like to his point, like Stat really has been acting as a babyface here as of late. She's had very heelish tendencies. So maybe there is something to it.
Okay, so let me just say this. I'm not a fan of this Dragon Ball Z crap. Everyone knows that. And I agree with JP that the costume sucks.
I didn't say it was great cosplay. I just said that's what it is.
No, I get it, but
I don't like any of that stuff. So on that,
I mean,
guys, are you forgetting?
But
Halloween is in 2 days. They're dressing up as characters, guys.
But yet,
it's fine.
it was just
okay. So
no.
I'm gonna end this right here. Let me end this right here. Dragon Ball Z is the highest earning IP in the entire world. So you're getting mad that she's dressing up like, well, I'm not done. But yet Swerve can dress like Black Panther. Yet Tony Storm can come out like anyone else. Harley Quinn can be Penelope Ford. But when we put on a Dragon Ball Z character, that's when it's stupid. Fuck off.
Don't tell me to fuck off.
Fuck off.
I'm waiting for someone to come out as Pikachu.
Okay.
Anime is real.
No.
Shit.
No. If we're gonna go at it, we're gonna go at it with full Canada Dry. If we're gonna do this,
Let's go.
because nobody, and I mean nobody, tells me to fuck off.
It's so weird that I can't see him, but I can still hear him.
I don't think everyone. I don't think everyone on the show can actually hear him. No, it's just my opinion on that. Like, obviously,
I love you guys. I just have to mess around.
Obviously, I know that it makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
But personal taste, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Lord Ryan Rich.
I thought the cosplay was shitty, but I understand what she was going for. Like I said, to me, the outfit it leans more to what her character kind of is right now.
Yeah.
So if you do understand what it's referencing, it kind of gives you a little bit of an Easter egg into maybe what the thought process is with her being a champion. Because let's not forget, she's about to take on Mercedes Moné, who has already lost once or twice against the world champion.
Yeah.
Also is with Athena to be the women's tag champion.
Yep.
So honestly, I have a lot of confusion in the women's division right now, outside of the tag division, about what's going on.
Yeah. Join the club. I'm on that same thing with you. Joe.
Oh, by the way, I love this segment. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I loved Athena coming. I love Willow and Harley Cameron coming to her side. They on purpose didn't.
Well,
have...
that happens
That's
way
later on.
Go.
Oh, I thought this was led into that.
No, it was just saying she would be around.
No, because
if Mercedes wanted to.
Right now is when Stat says, "Hey, I'm here. Mercedes, you're here. Let's meet up." Then what you're talking about happens later when they finally do meet up.
In the second hour.
I thought this was.
Yeah. So this was okay. I want to talk more about what happens later in the match.
Well, it's just because Canada Dry was watching the Blue Jays so hard, rooting them on, that he just happened to forget, and that's okay. Because you know what? The Blue Jays are in the World Series.
Yeah. I'm just going to be brutally honest. She can't cut promos. This was not a good promo at all.
Thank you,
JP. By the way, the Blue Jays are 3 outs away from winning the game.
Hey, nice job, JP. She sucks. She's terrible.
She can't cut promos, dude. She is so stale. I mean, when you make Lex Luger look like Meryl Streep, that's a problem.
You know what? Here's this. I'm going to take it one farther. She makes Marina Shafir look like Meryl Streep.
Wow, that's easy because Marina Shafir doesn't talk.
That's hot. Oh, she talked tonight.
We're 48 minutes in. Let's move on.
All right. Let's keep going. All right. So, stat with Renee. We got that. Third match of the night: Kyle O'Reilly versus John Moxley. Talk about it all. Can the match and the shenanigans that ensued after?
Again?
Third match of the night: Kyle O'Reilly versus John Moxley.
I adored this. I love this. This continues to raise Kyle O'Reilly's stock. I love Kyle O'Reilly. I'm a huge Kyle O'Reilly fan, and I love that John Moxley hasn't beaten him, even though like they both got counted out. I love it. Like when I saw it was on this part of the card, top of the hour. I was like, okay, I see what they're doing here. Why don't I pass it on to Lord Ron Rich?
Yeah, I thought it was a fun match, and I'm a little. I understand last week why like he attacked the referee because he didn't want to submit or quit again. I just don't know how much longer I want to see that particular story told. Like, this guy's a 4-time AEW champion. Like, he barely quit amongst the craziest of matches at Wrestle Dream. Like, it just seems like backward character development to have him almost tap out every week. So I'm not really a fan of that part, but I'm glad that Kyle gets to shine. I'm glad that it was a double count out, like, because that protects everybody. So I thought that was a fun match. I give it halos up.
Yeah, see, I love this, and I think honestly this makes sense from a story perspective because what happens after the match is basically we're getting blood and guts between the conglomeration and the Death Riders, and I swear to God, if this doesn't end with Moxley giving up, they're booking this for this way for absolutely zero reason. It's going to make absolutely zero sense.
I think it seems like that's where they're going.
The only logical conclusion is Moxley is the one who costs his team at Blood and Guts. But the match was fun. I loved the ending, the whole double count out. It just evolves from last week. Moxley still hasn't beat O'Reilly. I think this would work better if everyone else in the Death Riders was actually winning.
What about Shafir knocking out the ref? That was interesting. Is that going to play into it somehow?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I think it was just her trying to get some heat.
Maybe.
I think what was happening was you had Kyle O'Reilly trying to get 5 more minutes, and I think Moxley sent her in and said, "Nah, take out the ref. I ain't doing this. I ain't playing no more."
Yeah.
I personally, at first I hated this match. I loved the match. I hated the ending, and then Blood and Guts, and that makes sense. So now I thought this was really good. You're right. Kyle O'Reilly has to be the one that submits John Moxley at Blood and Guts. And the women's is confirmed too, correct?
Yeah, that's what I find hilarious is we got a confirmed men's lineup before we got the confirmed women's lineup, and the women's challenge was thrown out a month ago.
Yeah.
No, I understand that because they weren't trying to overshadow the women's tag tournament stuff, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I love the match. I thought it was a really good way to just start the second hour. So I really loved it. Let's go to our next match, or let's go to our next thing. We got Mercedes Moné and Chris Statlander are now fighting.
This is the one I jumped the gun on.
This is what you jumped the gun on that can.
Yeah. Athena comes out, Willow comes out, Harley Cameron comes out.
JP.
Yeah.
Real quick. He's no longer Fruit Boy.
He's Fruit Man.
He's a Fruit Man.
Oh my God.
Wait, what did we call him last week?
White.
Something lightning.
White Thunder.
White Thunder. That's right. That's his new
White Thunder has his first official basketball game this Saturday. It's a tournament. So I just want all you guys out there in the AFW network.
It's 2 games.
Yeah, he's got 2 games this Saturday, but it's his first 2. So let's give some love out to White Thunder.
Yeah,
all I gotta say is this:
you got
White
this.
Thunder. Here's my advice: when you dunk, okay, you gotta yank down as hard as you can and shatter to the backboard.
Establish dominance.
Style is what you're saying.
And if you have the ability to turn into a Teen Wolf, do it.
All right.
If you have that ability. I don't know if you do.
Maybe.
No, but seriously, Connor, good luck, sir.
Yeah, good luck, brother.
You got this.
Thank you. See you.
Love you, bud. Have a good night. Okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you taking a second there.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine that young whippersnapper go into a liquor store and go, "Give me a keg of beer."
Yes, Teen Wolf.
Yeah, it's Teen
Right.
Wolf.
Is that a scene from the movie?
Yeah, that was in the movie.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we get Athena, then Willow, Harley. Canada Dry, you want to add anything you haven't already added?
Yeah, I just love this. And it's setting up something for future stuff coming along.
I think it's setting it
I'll
up. For
get
Blood
more
and
on
Guts.
that later.
I think it's setting it up for Blood and Guts. Oh, not Blood and Guts. Well, yeah, I mean, because Harley.
This is part of the mat. This is setting up stuff to happen against Statlander and Monet, but it's also stuff that's going to affect the tag tournament.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Lord Ryan Rich,
What part are we on again?
Monet and Statlander abusing each other.
Yeah. So you get Mercedes' response.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm gonna whip your butt. And then they get out there, and you get Athena
Yeah.
helping out, drops the O face on her, like good tag team vibes. And of course, you have all the chicanery afterwards.
Yeah.
With Willow coming out, but Willow and Statlander are still, and you've got like the very very loose glue that binds being Harley Cameron.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely very interested to see kind of where that's going to go, and I'm more interested to see what are they going to do on Mercedes in this situation. Like,
I'm
Oh, right.
excited.
I need to know what you're going to do with her in order to know how I feel about everything.
All right,
They're
this
gonna-
goes
they're gonna
into
make
what
her
I said
lose.
something last week. I believe Willow. I'm going to make this call again, home run call. Willow and Harley Cameron will be your women's tag team champions.
You're drunk.
It's going to happen.
I would be extremely disappointed in that.
I would be extremely happy.
That's
I think
enough.
it should be I think it should be a tag team who's been together for a while. Who should
It's
be
only like Penelope and what's her name are injured now.
They're not.
You have
It's
two.
just-
You have KJ and you
should be the
have
Sisters of Sin.
and the
Should be your
Sisters of
first
Sin.
tag team.
Absolutely,
Oh, God.
Sisters of Sin or KJ. They're
Hey guys,
established
we're
tag-
gonna have this nice, beautiful tournament that's gonna accumulate at All In or at Full Gear. Guess what? KJ is gonna be your new tag champion.
I love it.
Let's get behind that bus and go,
love
to
it.
the next time.
I hope they lose the first round.
Dude, SCU was your first men's tag team championship.
I
They
understand.
have been
That was 6
tagging for
years ago when they
years
filmed the
before they went to AEW.
I'm just saying.
They have been tagging for years before.
So
they
who's supposed to
went
win?
Years.
Years.
Who's supposed to win?
Years.
I mean, you want to legitimize the belts, or do you want to make them look like a
So you're
toy?
gonna make it Monet and Athena?
Of course.
Has Joe gone yet?
Joe, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't even agree. I lost track. Yeah, I do agree with you, Canada. I think Willow is winning, and Willow and Harley are winning next week, and then that's going to branch off. And we're going to rekindle this feud between Monet and Athena. I really think that's what's happening.
The Blue Jays won.
Hurrah.
Yay!
There
We're up
we go.
3-2.
For the next one, can you pick someone else to go first? Because I got some posts to make.
Well, let me say one real quick. EVP Joe, if I would think that they would lose like in the finals, because you got to get past Full Gear first in order for them to break up.
Here's-
You're right.
here's the
I don't
thing.
know. I legitimately don't know.
That's the only thing I would say about that.
Belts should mean something.
Yep.
Belts should mean something. You giving the belt to anyone other than Tony Storm and whoever she's tagging with,
Mina.
Shirakawa. Oh, God. Well, I take that back.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Who are you going to have win then? Like,
Athena,
I obviously Athena and Mercedes has the obvious choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
That doesn't get them to where they need to go.
they're going to make Monet
I
lose
think
the
the
Full
Sisters
Gear.
of Sin are really the smartest choice. Like, I feel like I think that they beat Mercedes and Athena because of some defunct stuff between them, and they're the ones who end up going on. Like, they even said tonight, Julia Hart is a former TBS champion. Like, you have pedigree there. And they're a cohesive unit. They're an actual tag team. If you want to make tag team wrestling important, make a fucking tag team your champion.
I got a question for you. What is, during Julia Hart's TBS run, name one stellar 3-star match?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you're going to make a tag division, it should be based on your tag
Here's my
team.
thing. Look, here's my thing with you, JFB. Though you can't sit here.
Quick
You
seven.
can't sit here. Speaking of which, dictionary.com made that their word of the year.
What?
6'7", whatever the
So what?
that means.
What? That upsets me more than
Anyway.
anything.
Let's go with your thing, JFB, and you do have Mercedes and Athena win the tag titles. In the middle of this run, are you going to have Mercedes lose the world title match against Stat?
Or how long do they have to be the inaugural tag team champions for it to matter? Because then you're delaying the inevitable feud between Monet and Athena for months. Because your first tag team champion should be champions for at least 4 to 5 months. They should be champions till the end of the year, maybe till Revolution.
I'd say at least.
That's what I'm saying. Who's going to win then? Like, you should have an AEW original tag team.
Here's the
Highlight your
problem.
product.
Here's
Can,
the
can we move
problem.
on to the next topic?
No, I got.
My
I
son
got,
just said never say 6'7"
I
again.
got this to say. They're gonna make Mercedes Monet lose at Full Gear. They're gonna make her lose.
I don't disagree.
They might even make her lose this Saturday on Collision.
Ugh.
They might
Anyway,
start. They might
That would be
start
the
having these
dumbest thing
belts
to do.
disappear.
That would be the dumbest thing to do before you put her in a world championship match.
Yeah, no,
with your
she-
champion. That's
we
dumb.
get a Mascara Dorada hype package, which is really cool. I'm glad to
That was
see
a
that
great
they're doing
package.
something with-
That was a great package.
That was an amazing banger of a match.
I can't wait to see that match on Saturday night.
Yeah, we
Tiff
get
has
a
one thing
Amen.
to say to you, JFB.
huh?
She's got one thing to say to you. 6'7".
I mean, I get it. I know what it means.
I don't. I asked my kids if they couldn't fucking.
It
tell
means
me.
nothing. It
It's-
doesn't have a meaning.
It's from a rap song
Yeah,
called 6'7" Doot Doot.
yeah.
It's
But
still-
it
Look,
means nothing.
It got big because this kid that played basketball made a hand gesture and he had the number 67, and that's
Dude,
what it's
Like
6'7".
I googled it, and Google gave me 3 possible origins. One of
Yeah.
them being Lamelo Ball is 6'7". What the
Yeah.
fuck does that have to do
Now
with that?
watch the latest South Park episode. It's all about that.
I don't watch South Park. No,
It's very, very funny.
no, I, won't.
amazing.
I don't support that show.
All right, let's go to
Why?
our,
I don't
all right,
like
let's
it.
go.
I've never liked it from day one.
Let's go to our fourth
Very
match.
easy, Joe. I love you.
Let's go to our fourth match. Julie Hart, Sky Blue versus Amanada and Jamie Hayter in the tag tournament match. Ken and Dry, you go first.
Can I go first, please?
Sure.
Lord Ryan Rich, you go first.
This is the exact reason why the Sisters of Sin are winning the tag title. Last week, you had Amanada and Hayter dominating everyone else in order to pick who they wanted to face. They were the people who were the odds-on favorite in this match. And then you have Sisters of Sin with help from Tekla, which no one's talking about. They have an additional person there to help them out.
Yeah.
Cheat for them in their matches. Beat the baby faces. Like, to me, this is an outprint. This is a blueprint and an outline of how you have Sisters of Sin win the tag titles. Like, Sky Blue is one of your hardest working women's competitors for the last 2-3 years. Is that, like, as in terms of workhorse? Like, she puts in every match. She's always there. She does well. Reward her with a tag title.
Okay.
So I like the match. I thought the right team won. I give it a halos up.
All right. Ken and Dry.
This is also like you can't have Mercedes Monet and Athena beat Willow and Cameron, and then face the Sisters of Sin and have 2 heels. You don't usually do that.
Yeah, but
you're going to have
what
Willow.
logic does Tony Khan use when it comes to his booking? There isn't.
But like I said, it's going to be Willow and Harley Cameron facing the Sisters of Sin. That's all I got to say about that. Hails up to the match. I thought it was great.
All right, Joe.
I just hope that Jamie Hayter and Queen Amanada are done as a tag team because, good Lord, Amanada picked up Hayter's freaking ring gear entrance, and I absolutely hated it. I prefer Queen Amanada as the African queen coming out with her flowy dress and all. Like, that looks so much better than that stupid sunglasses and the floofy coat.
Yeah,
The floopy.
I agree.
But yeah, I think the right team won. Like
Yeah.
I said, I would have gone so far as to have the Sisters of Sin win last week.
Yeah,
I'm not, like I said before, I'm not a big fan of baby faces winning, getting to choose their opponents. It just doesn't make sense to me.
yeah.
Usually you want the heels picking their opponents.
It was an okay match.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Sisters of Sin have a legitimate chance at winning the championships. The reason why I think that it's incorrect to put them on them is because Sky Blue and Julia Hart came up at the same time, and you see it in their wrestling. Period. They're good wrestlers. They're not great wrestlers, and great wrestlers need to have great belts. And unfortunately, they don't. They're not great wrestlers. Not right now. A couple years from now, they're going to be really good, and they could be great. All right, we go to Shivani. He's in the back with Bane and Penelope Ford. She tore her UCL, which I could tell you is one who tore my UCL as well as my rotator cuff. That shit ain't fun. You
He's out
can
for at
put
least
that
a year.
back to your body as tight as it can.
Yeah.
It still hurts.
I
And-
saw when she fell, you could
Yeah.
see something happened.
And
I have
I just want to say, I just feel so bad for her because she's had so many injuries in the
Yeah.
past 3 years. And honestly, she might be the understated, like, worker of the women's division.
Yeah.
She never has a bad match.
nope.
She
She
always
has
looks
improved.
solid.
She
Oh,
has
she's good.
improved exponentially since the beginning of AEW.
Yes. In the last 6 years, like, she is ridiculously better. Like, if you want to talk just in-ring performance, selling, everything, like, she's probably one of the best women wrestlers on the roster.
All I gotta say is this: she's going to be out for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Those are hard to come back from.
Yeah,
At least
year and a half.
she's gone for.
I
Yeah.
was out for a year and a half. And that was about 4 or 5 months earlier than what my doctors wanted me to be back at.
At least lucky for her, she's not trying to throw a baseball 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get
Now,
one of these things, you get a zipper going on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now, I decided what we're going to do in the flower shop.
Yeah, what's in the flower shop?
So last week we talked about our favorite villains,
Yeah.
our Halloween villains.
Yeah.
Today we're talking one of our favorite scary movies
Okay.
because we've been doing a lot of this this
I feel like
month.
we did this already, scary movies. I feel like we did that like 2 weeks ago.
No,
Yeah,
we did
we-
last week. We did our favorite Halloween villain.
But
Yeah,
the
but I
week
think the
before
week
that,
before
No,
that,
it's
we
not.
did that.
Yeah,
Before
go
that,
movie.
the week before that, we did that because I distinctly remember saying my favorite scary movie is Final Destination. I distinctly remember talking about
Yeah.
it.
Because mine was Halloween.
Well, we're gonna keep doing it.
Okay. Your second favorite Halloween movie, scary movie. All right. So apparently Ford and Shafir are going to be a tag team in this tournament. I'm going to be honest with you.
you mean Megan Bain?
Yeah, Megan Bain and Marina Shafir are going to be a tag team together. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're not going to give it to Athena and Monet, give it to those two.
Yep.
You know
I
what?
will be.
Honestly, I didn't know they were going to reveal the tag team partner right away. I was like, is this where Camille comes back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Camille and Penelope and Megan Bain would be a formidable like
Yeah.
Tower of Power type Twin Towers tag team, which I thought would have been a cool dynamic. But
Yep. I agree. 100%.
But
All
I
right.
will say, I love the little comedic relief provided by Mox.
Yeah.
He just comes in between them. He's like, these two?
Oh, watch out.
Good luck.
Good
And that's
luck.
kind of like, once they did that, I was like, are they going to win the women's tag champ? Like,
I think
how
they
do you take
do.
those two out? Like,
Let's see how they work together in the ring. I guarantee you, if they do really well, Tony Khan's going to bless them.
You know, Marina Shafir has a title, right? You know where she's champion at?
yeah,
Where?
She's the Defy Women's World Champion.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Which Defy, normally follows pretty closely with AEW. Like, Swerve was their champion before he won the AEW World Championship.
You
So
know,
it's kind of like a platform.
Yeah.
putting her as champion defies logic.
All right, let's go to our final match. It is the main event. It is Samoa Joe versus Hook versus Bobby Lashley versus Ricochet. Winner will take on Hangman Page at Full Gear. Canada Dry, you go first.
Well, I mentioned last week I didn't like the fact that we're getting Samoa Joe against Hangman again. I did enjoy this actual match to get there. Bobby Lashley was freaking amazing beast. Um, Ricochet had some really cool moves tonight. Like he was flip flopping all over the place. Like
Yep.
he looked really good. And Samoa Joe, he even had that his little Samoa nope.
Yep.
I really enjoyed it. Like this felt really like a really good match.
Yeah.
And while I don't like the booking of Samoa Joe again, I like this match, and so this gets a hill up for me.
All right. Lord Ryan Rich. Take a deep breath.
I have a hard time reconciling what Tony Khan is doing.
Thank you.
Because right now, all you've done with Hangman Page as your champion is have him face every competitor twice.
Yeah.
Moxley's been faced twice. Now you're having Samoa Joe face twice. So what does that tell me as a wrestling fan? You don't have anyone to put against your world champion. And why is that happening? Because you put your best heel against him first and made him lose twice.
Yep.
This is the dumbest thing ever. It was
Yep.
obvious that Hook was going to lose to Samoa Joe because that's their story. And it protects Bobby Lashley because he still has never been pinned or submitted. But all you're doing is so now you're trying to get me to buy the fourth pay-per-view in 5 months where your main event is the same 2 times in each of those.
Yeah.
The
Well,
same
fair,
person.
that wasn't the main event in last one. Just to be fair.
Well, whatever. I didn't watch Wrestle Dream. I couldn't afford it, but it was still the world title match. Whatever. This is a booking problem that TK has, and it goes back to what I was talking about earlier and what I said I was going to bring up now. TK continually paints himself into a corner, and I don't like it. Like, I don't like the booking. Like, the match itself was fun. I enjoyed that, but how do you expect me to care when you're continually having your world champion face the same person for 60 days in a row at 2 different pay-per-view events?
Now, they used to do this all the time back in the day. You face the big one guy twice.
Yeah, when you were on territories and you did house
Oh
shows.
no, WWE, WCW,
And that was great booking. And that was great booking.
Yeah. We
It
see
was
how well
great.
WCW.
I am not
did
saying
that
it was
one.
great booking. I'm just saying it was done.
And I understand. And that's what it was done before. And guess what? WCW no longer exists.
Well, lemmings jump off of a cliff into the water. You gonna follow and do the same exact thing as a lemming?
That doesn't make any sense. Like yeah. Like the point is Tony Khan, get it together, dude.
Yeah.
Get it the fuck together.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, you want me to pay $40, even though it's $10 less on HBO Max. You want me to pay to watch the same match twice? Or the same match again twice before that? Give us something new, dude. You're running out of options, and it's apparent. Now, whether it's because of injuries or other storylines, nonetheless, you painted yourself into a corner again. Again, dude. You have to have better storytelling than this.
Yep. Joe.
Yeah, coming into this week, I knew Samoa Joe was winning. In the match, I really wanted Ricochet to win.
Yeah.
I was like, this would be a fun match.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bobby,
You could have delayed Joe winning to where he faces Hangman at World's End at the end of December.
Yep.
That would have been fine.
I
Yeah.
would have been okay
Or,
with Bobby
you know
winning
what?
only because his first pin would have been to your world champion, and that's okay.
You know, or even if Samoa Joe got the shot at Winter is Coming, we all know they always do the first Dynamite in December, always make it a
Yeah, they
massive
do
big
that.
deal. That
Is
could
that
have
what
been
you're-
that main event. Perfect.
But you still need to defend the title against.
I just picking Samoa Joe to win here is the safe, uninspired way to go. And it's not just an AEW thing; it's a WWE problem as well. They do the same thing. Like it just seems like right
There's
now
no mystery in a lot
that's
of
the
the stuff.
major problem in wrestling right now. Is it feels like it's in a lull period where it's like let's just coast.
But that's my point too, Joseph, is that is what WWE is doing. Be different. Be
I
a
agree.
different product. Like that's what you marketed yourself the entire time. You're a different product. Be a different product.
Now, with all of this said, the dynamics are definitely not the same as it was for the
For
first
sure
one.
they're not.
It better be a completely different match than what we saw at Wrestle Dream. It needs to be because Samoa Joe's supposed to be the big evil bad guy now. He better be a different match.
And this is probably his last title shot for the world title ever. In any promotion, I think.
Yeah.
Could be.
I thought the match was really good. Here's my problem with it. If you make Bobby Lashley win, Bobby Lashley has to eat a loss to Hangman Page, and that hurts Bobby Lashley.
It should never hurt you to lose to your world champion.
Right, because you're not going to make him – he's not going to look that good when eventually his card comes up. Ricochet, you can't really give him the win because the dude is clowning. I mean, he's just being a clown. And that's fine for the storyline he's involved in with the Hurt Syndicate. And then you have Hook. Hook has done nothing to deserve a world title shot. He has done nothing in this world of professional wrestling worthy enough to even be in catering, and you're going to give him a shot on your main event?
Okay, let me ask you a question, JFB, because you just laid out why these people can't lose. Who would you have put in there to take the pin over Hook?
He was literally in there to take the pin.
Anyone.
That's not a good enough answer. You need to say someone, JFB.
Okay, okay.
Say
I
someone.
can easily go there.
Yeah, give me someone.
Okay, so instead of Hook, who are you going to put in there? Well, I would have said Mark Briscoe, but Mark Briscoe is out because
he's in the blood and guts thing.
But yeah, and I would have said Darby Allin, but Darby Allin's in blood and guts. I don't mind Ricochet winning. And in reality, if I had to pick somebody out of that gang of four, it would have been Ricochet.
You could actually still have it be Mark Briscoe taking the pin in that.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Your world title, unless you have a developed story, it should be very much like season 1 of Supernatural. It should be monster of the week. It should be enemy of the month. So you easily can make Bobby Lashley or Ricochet that. Like I said, it doesn't hurt Bobby Lashley to have his first pin be against your world champion. That if you're not willing to job to the world champion, I'm sorry, you don't belong to be in the company. Period. Point blank.
No, I don't think that they're not willing to.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, if as a booker, if you're not willing to have him do that, that's showing your fear.
To your point, I mean, Will Ospreay
Ricochet would have been fun just for the simple fact of it's a heel. Hangman can beat up on a pay-per-view who's different from the heel that he just wrestled.
You could even have it where the Hurt Syndicate cost him the match. And that further progresses. But putting Hook is like putting James Ellsworth in a world title match.
That's not that bad.
Oh, yeah.
Overpayment of the month.
It is that bad.
apparently James Ellsworth said Vince was thinking about putting the title on him when AJ Styles was the champion.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
No, I don't believe it either. Are we
James
ready to
Ellsworth-
go into the
Really?
flower shop?
It's Vince McMahon. I absolutely believe it.
All right, let's go to the flower shop. The flower shop, of course, is brought to you by, well, the only greatest retail establishment that isn't going bankrupt at this point. It's called the flower shop.
Welcome to the Flower Shop, brought to you by ProWrestlingTees.com/Adrian Adonis, where you can pick up all your Adrian Adonis gear, just like this shirt you're looking at right now.
All right, favorite match, favorite segment, number of bells, and your second favorite scary movie. Canada Dry, you go first.
Oh, we got the balloons. What a setup.
I know. We're fancy.
So I'm going to start off with my favorite scary movie.
Okay.
It.
Yeah, that's creepy.
I love this clown.
Yeah, I don't like clowns.
So the reason why I'm picking it is because I watched the first episode of It, Welcome to Deary.
Yeah.
And that thing had me like glued to the screen in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like that show went balls to the wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, It, especially the newer ones, chapter 1 and chapter 2.
Yeah.
That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
So we'll go to my match of the night. I'm gonna go with the main event.
Okay.
Just because I enjoyed Bobby Lashley, I enjoyed Ricochet, and Samoa Joe. Not so much Hook, but he's there. He took the pin. And my segment of the night is the Don Callis family.
Okay.
And the bullshit between Tashida and Okada. I'm going to give this 3.95.
Okay. Lord Ryan Rich.
Favorite match of the night is the opening match, OC and Darby versus Death Riders. I love OC. I thought it was a fun way to start it off.
Yeah.
My favorite segment is going to be Mercedes Moné beating the crap out of a poor cosplay Goku Black, Chris Stallion. You know what? I enjoyed the show because it was a theme show. So, Canada Dry, I'm going to Bob Barker your ass. And I'm going to give it a 4.0.
Oh.
You bubbly son of a bitch.
Okay.
Bob Barkered my ass.
I Bob Barkered your ass.
Damn it.
As far as my second favorite scary movie, man, that's tough. That's real tough. Like, I'm trying to think about movies that I was actually scared about. I'm going to have to say the first Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that shit.
Like, the found footage, like, Blair Witch started it. That was just, like, out of this world.
I went in thinking that shit was real.
Yeah.
I'm on the.
Like it could be real because of the camera setup and everything, like the way they did all the effects, everything. Paranormal Activity is a fantastic movie, and it's scary as shit.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you don't know it's fake.
If you watch all the credits, when they go to the special thanks, I have a credit.
In the first or all of them?
Yeah, because in the first one, because they did it by Kickstarter, and I added to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which,
Even
by the
better
way,
now. Way to bring it all together, JFP.
Which, by the way, brings me to my soliloquy. When you go to the theater, when you're watching at home, sit through the credits. Not because there might be a scene after the credit, but because every single person on there busted their ass to get to that point.
Amen.
And being the best at what they do for that movie. Always stay through the credits. It's a show and sign of respect.
Do you try to read the names on the?
I do. I do because I have.
You're like, hey, I know that guy.
I do. Yeah, I know what my friends are working on. Like at any given moment, I know exactly. Like I have one friend who's working on a DC project. I have another friend that's working on a Marvel.
What's the DC project he's working on?
Can't tell you. Yep. So
You can't tell me, but I can tell you it's Clayface.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
Not Clayface.
So
Damn it! I tried.
not a good movie, by the way.
my favorite match is the 4-way for the number 1 contendership for the tag titles. My favorite segment, we didn't even talk about it, is the post-match to the main event. Hangman had my ass laughing, dressed up as Tony Schiavone and all that.
Oh, yes, that was really good.
That was great.
Was really good.
I liked it. I'm giving this a 3.8. Like you said, it's a Halloween show. It was fun. I laughed.
Yeah.
So, really quickly, was he having a Tony Schiavone impression, or was Tony Schiavone microphoning someone?
I think Schiavone was talking, and then Hangman.
It was a voice changer.
They were
You could hear
doing
the delay.
they were doing a modulation into the
Yeah,
front.
you could hear the delay.
Yeah, they were. You know what they were using? They were using AI.
Oh,
They already had Tony Schiavone pre-recorded.
Because
And
you
then
could see, you could hear Hangman faintly underneath everything that Tony was saying.
Yeah, that's why it sounded different. It sounded different than when Tony Schiavone was doing it. So
Okay. And then my second favorite scary movie, I'm gonna go with Saw.
Oof.
That to me is like a psychological thriller more than a scary
There
movie.
you go.
very bullshit right there.
Yeah. All right. My favorite match, my favorite segment, same thing. Kyle O'Reilly versus John Moxley led to Blood and Guts. Announcement. The segment was amazing. The match was just bonkers. We know it's going to be Moxley losing, and it's going to be to Kyle O'Reilly. He's going to get that big win. A big win he should have had years ago when he first joined. But I digress. I did not like this show. I didn't like it at all. That they wrote a really good high into the second hour, and then they just kind of shit the bricks with the Don Callis segment and with the rest of the matches. I did not like it. I'm going to give it a 3. I think that's being gracious. I really wanted to give it lower than that, but I didn't want to insult the work that the people who did this did. My second favorite scary movie, I'm going to go with something more modern. I have a list of really scary, freaky movies that are out there, but I want to stay current.
He's got some freaky deaky shit of it.
Yeah, because horror right now, dude, Sinners might win.
Oh, so good.
Sinners may very well get, I know it's going to get nominated because they're campaigning the shit out of it right now. But
Has everyone seen it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
87
Joe, have
times,
you seen
bro.
it?
I was there on opening night.
Joe, have you seen this movie?
Oh,
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's so good.
it's
Yeah.
so good.
If it
It
comes to
is.
one of the 30,000 streaming apps
It's
that
on
I
HBO Max right now.
That's on HBO Max.
Has been for months.
Yeah, it's really
I'm gonna-
good. You'll
I'm
love
going
it.
to talk about
I
this
don't do horror
movie.
movies, guys.
It's no, it's not horror. It's vampire.
No, you don't understand. I can't take it. Ever since I deployed, I cannot take that kind of movie.
Oh, is it because of the okay?
My nerves are shot. I have
I feel you.
0 nerves. I can't
feel you.
really do jump scares or any of that shit.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I can't do it.
So my second favorite scary movie, I'm going to keep it modern. I'm going to keep with what came out this year. My favorite horror movie of 2025 so far, and there's a couple months left. Weapons from Zack
Oh, I
Snyder.
knew you were going to say that. I knew, dude, I haven't watched it yet with Julia Garner.
I haven't watched it yet
I'm
either.
excited to watch it.
This movie is just straight up bonkers. It's about grief. It is about loss. It's about devastating grief and devastating loss. That's the reason why I feel very attached to it. But here's the thing. Zach Krieger at one time was shopping this around, and Jordan Peele made a bid. And everybody assumed that Jordan Peele's Monkey Paw would be the production. Zach Krieger said no. And the reason why he said no was because it wasn't that he didn't want to work with Jordan Peele. It's just that he didn't want to have a Jordan Peele-esque look and feel to the movie.
Sure.
He bet on himself, and he nailed it. This movie is just, it's creepy. It is unnerving. It is just freaking, if you haven't seen it,
So
It's
is it
always
okay to
gonna-
watch at nighttime, or should I watch it during the day?
Dude, watch it at night with the lights out.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be. I need to go to bed after. Right?
Oh,
See,
you
JFB,
will.
I
You
thought
will.
you were going to say weapons, or I thought you were going to say the substance. Those were the two
I think
movies
the Extenders was your choice.
that I.
I was going to say The Substance because I saw it at Toronto at the film festival. It is freaking just amazing.
Margaret Qualley is a vibe.
Yeah.
That's
Like
all.
there is some killer horror coming out. I mean, Conjuring 4
Oh.
did $500 million in the box office.
Like
when it
we are in a
was
golden
either-
age of horror.
Yeah. You're in new age horror right now. And it is just going to keep getting better and better because the thing is that when you start attaching heavy subject matter to what you're watching, you get a connection. I guarantee you in your life, if you're over the age of 10, you've had somebody die in your life. You felt loss. You felt grief. Well, guess what? That's what these movies all deal with. And then you have a movie like Sinners, which deals with generational slavery and misappropriation and taking identities of people. It is such a great movie, and it's got a powerful message from a powerful director and
And that's
writer.
why you guys need to watch The Realist on.
Yeah, watch The Realist. Like I said, we're gonna do Harry Potter, but if you go watch the back stuff, we did vampires last week. We did ghost stories. We did Marvel. We did 80s sex comedies. Like this is what we.
And like you get these like one of my favorite things about the show is we get these in-depth like behind the scenes sort of things from your mind.
Yeah.
Which I love when you go on these riffs talking about the movies.
I do, yeah.
Yep.
So tune in Sundays at 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So yeah.
Hold on.
What do we got? What do we have for scores, Joe?
I want to say it's like the greatest score ever. It's 3.69.
Ah!
6 and 7.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I gave you the 6.9. Anyways, we're at the end of the show. I got to hawk a whole bunch of goods. All the links are down below. Just go ahead and click on them. It's going to send you to our SAWA Sabres website, DraftKings, all our social media. Watch our shorts. Join the Realist. Watch and this coming Saturday night at 5, we are talking about power rankings. We're going to start our month of October power rankings. So make sure that you tune in. If you want to get a shirt, easy place to get one. Go to prowrestlingtees.com/FN Wrestling. What are you waiting for? We got all kinds of crazy, goofy, awesome shirts that you can wear and show the world how much you love AFW. On behalf of
Christmas is coming up.
there you go. On behalf of Canada Dry, Lord Ryan Rich, and EVP Joe, I am the JFB.
Raise your fist in the air and put the devil in a sharpshooter. Thanks for watching.
All right.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. 30 minutes.